is idling right now at 800 RPM, and as you can see, it's creeping up the hill on its own. That's the torque. I sincerely apologize for not saying good morning first. Good morning. The purpose of this video, I'm headed to my boy Tyrone Taylor Transmissions at Pontiac Alley, downtown Brooklyn, New York. Purpose of that visit, top secret. Not sure if you guys are aware, I've been doing so much the past week. I'm not sure if I posted a video mentioning that my Posi-Rear, the clutches are damaged. I got peg leg rear, passenger side tire has traction only, and my appointment with KM Driveline is Monday morning, God's will. I already have the new Strange engineering axles. The 30 spleen, thanks to my boy Greg Hearn, educating me on that. And the new Posi unit from Strange Engineering. It's an Auburn Posi unit, but it's called True Track, Auburn True Track, and it has no clutches in it. So I won't go through that again that I'm going through now with this 8.5 inch 10 bolt Grand National Posi-Rear. So far so good, and I thank God. And most importantly, I thank God that I found these issues out. I did a Resurrection Day burnout. A couple brothers at the church suggested I do. I went back to church following Sunday. That's when I saw the tire mark. I expected to see Posi, but it was only the peg leg. So Easter, Resurrection Sunday, that's when I first noticed or first record of the clutches screwing up in the rear and only the passenger side leaving a tie mark when I did that burnout. And it was a nice burnout. That's it. So far, so good. I'm very excited about the 482 Jim Weiss Tri-Shield Performance Stroker Stage-2 motor. I basically have everything I need for it. The only thing pending now is the headers, Stage-2 exhaust headers. So I'm gonna price those later on after I get back from Tyrone's. I haven't done that as of yet. But again, so far so good, thank God. And I'm happy, as I was gonna add on, that I'm very happy that this issue happened with the Posi before I went to the track. Because my plans are to drive this Buick to Lebanon Valley, race it. Greg Hearn, my boy, he's tuning the carburetor and racing it first. And the final run is gonna be me, for the first time, running this car on the track, not in the street. And as Greg stated, stay focused. You're going there to learn, not to get a time out of the car. And I appreciate him. He's absolutely correct, and I appreciate this guy's expertise. That's Mr. Greg Hearn, his brother, Mr. David Hearn. Two cool cats, and they know their stuff. So, until something else pops into my mind, I'm gonna let the video rock as I'm headed to Pontiac Alley, Tyrone Taylor Transmissions. Great engine builder extraordinary. I'm so sorry. Great engine builder extraordinary. I bought the Stage-2 street eliminator aluminum heads from him. TA Performance at the time, even right now, they don't have the castings for any Stage-2 aluminum heads. So I thank Chris for that. And he also educated me in reference to getting the SPX opposed to the SP1. SPX as in experimental. As in X. I mean, experimental starts with an E, but SPX intake manifold. It's like it's from TA Performance, and it's like a cool runner design. The runners actually are separated from the intake manifold. It's like an air gap type intake manifold. You guys know what I'm saying. And I don't know why I'm mauling the English language this morning like this. I don't know why. I guess I'm pulling a George Bush. But anyway, so far so good. I'm very excited. I've always liked the way the SPX intake manifold looked. And now I understand that it performs better. And it does not have the heat-soaked issues alleged of the SP1 aluminum intake manifold. And that's it, until something else pops into my head. I really like driving this car. I don't care what the weather is. I mean, it is a pleasure to drive. I really dig it. It's a great stress reliever as well. That's my baby cakes. That's my little baby. Missing link in regards to my completely new fuel system down to the fuel lines. The missing link is the Rob MC, ROBB, capital M, capital C is in Charlie, 1/2 inch fuel sending unit. That should arrive sometime next week, God's will, and that will complete my brand new fuel system with the Pro Systems 440 gallon per hour electric fuel pump. I got sick and tired of my fuel pressure dropping. The more I accelerate, fuel pressure drops. And as my boy Eric educated me that the 482 is not gonna be able to basically the Carter electric fuel pump I have on the car now that I've had on for a few years now already. We said that 482 is going to demand a lot more fuel delivery and a better quality of pump. That's why I went to the Pro Systems 440 gallon per hour electric fuel pump. The weight of it is roughly maybe 10 ounces heavier than the Carter fuel pump, surprisingly. And I'm also running a return fuel line. I already have the Pro Systems fuel pressure regulator that's return fuel line compatible. shame. I'm almost at Tyrone's shop, Tyrone Taylor Transmissions, Pontiac Alley, and I'm beginning to feel a little disappointed that I don't have a longer distance to drive. I'm in a really weird mood to drive all day. So again, I'm going to keep quiet until something else comes to mind. I'm just going to let the video rock. Charlie. Engine temperature 170 degrees Fahrenheit. The drive motor is idling at 900 RPM with 7 inches of vacuum. This is in idle and drive. And this is 2,000 RPM, and as you can see, fuel pressure began to drop. It dropped 2 pounds from my leaving the red light. NYPD has a customer. I invented that phrase. Cops pull someone over, they have a customer. Because when you get pulled over, you have to make what? You have to make a purchase. Not initially right there on the spot, but for doing stupid stuff, silly moves, you will get fined. I appreciate NYPD. Much love and respect to my boy Joey. Not gonna call his last name, you know who you are. May God continue blessing you, especially on the job. And may He continue blessing you and your entire family, Joey, man. Manhole cover. Made me slide a little. I have the drag radials on. I've gotten used to driving with these things on, even in the snow. Again, headed to my boy's shop, Tyrone Taylor Transmissions, Pontiac Alley. Oh, check this out. When I called Strange Engineering in regards to the 30 spleen axles, for the 10 bolt 8.5 inch Grand National Posi-Rear, I call it. The tech support gentleman that helped me place the order, his name is Andrew. Dig this. 15 minutes into our conversation of him going out of his way to help me, he's paused and asked, "Are you the guy with the sky blue Regal on YouTube?" Honest to God. And Strange Engineering is in Illinois, USA. And I felt very, very excited and happy and appreciative that this guy has been following my channel for years. He stated he knows the progression of my Regal and the new Posi-Rear unit and the new axles that he set up for me to purchase. He guaranteed me that 482 stroker is not gonna break that rear or do anything to that rear. He also added that your friends are right. That motor is nothing but torque. That's a real torquey motor that 482 is gonna be, he stated. And again, I thank Mr. Jim Weiss very, very, very much of Tri-Shield Performance. And thank you again, Andrew. Andrew at Strange Engineering. God bless you and your entire family, man. And I thank you again. I'm almost at Pontiac Alley. I'm gonna continue to let the video rock. And my daughter got a big kick out of hearing that Andrew at Strange Engineering follows my, is a follower of my channel. That is very cool. Because I create these videos only so you guys in the future will not make the mistakes that I've made with this project car. Had a flashback, vision flashback. I don't know what that would be called other than that. The lady that crossed in front of my car, I think she liked the way it sounded more than the way it looked. I need to review this video and see if I saw correctly, which is cool. Street, and if you're coming from the direction of Manhattan, you would make a right on Nevins Street for Pontiac Alley, Tyrone Taylor Transmissions. 2 runners. It's a beautiful thing. destination, Pontiac Alley, downtown Brooklyn, New York. Video is over. As I stated, this visit is top secret. TOP. And I hope my entire video wasn't crooked. Peace.